Hi guys, if you're watching this, you probably already know that my name is Jessica, but I am just so excited that you're all here watching my very first makeup tutorial on this super sultry, bold Valentine's Day look. I really hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. Today I'm using my Morphe Fall into Frost palette. These palettes are seriously so cheap compared to Urban Decay, Tarte, Anastasia, all of those really good ones out there, but I swear I only paid like $31 with tax and shipping, and they just have so many different colors and a wide variety of nudes and shimmers and everything you could want in a palette. I started out with this nice warm brownish taupe shade, as you guys can see, and I put it on my entire lid using a fluffy brush. I do this step to kind of just give my lid an even, consistent shade before I start the smoky part of the look. Now I am using a small, more dense brush to put a light gold shimmer all over the lid, but not as high up or as far out as that first shade we used, just to make sure that they have a contrast against each other. And I forgot to do it today, but if you guys want an even more pigmented, shimmery tone, all you have to do is get a mist or some kind of setting spray and put that on your brush before you apply the eyeshadow to make it more bold and thicker and better. If you guys see me laughing or doing something silly throughout this video, my friend Leia is in the background talking to me, and my cats are here too, so if they meow while I'm recording this, just ignore them all or meow along with them, whatever you feel like doing. Now that we have all the gold on our eyelids, I am going to go in with this flat brush, as you guys can see, and put a medium, kind of dark, shimmery gray in the corner of my eye to create that smoky look we've been talking about. Sometimes I do have to lick my fingers, or if I have some kind of Q-tips or something that's better to get the fallout that's coming out underneath my eyes. But this palette I'm not kidding has less fallout than some of the $50 palettes that I bought, like the Naked palettes. I feel like they have so much fallout, and this one is just such a good quality for the price. Now I'm taking my fluffy brush, my big fluffy brush, and I'm just going in and making sure that I smooth all of that out. You need to make sure you blend as much as you can. You can do this throughout while you're doing the different shades, or you can do it at the end, whatever you feel like doing. And sorry I messed with my hair so much throughout this video, guys. It's kind of hard to do your makeup when it keeps falling on your face, and I just wanted to make sure my hair was curled and my outfit was on so you could see an actual full Valentine's Day look when I'm finished. Now I'm just taking my simple powder foundation and getting that spongy applicator that they give you and kind of going in at an angle under my smoky look to give it a very crisp, clean look. I'm just adding a little tiny bit more glitter right now because I didn't think it was bold enough, and the more glitter, the better. Now I'm going to go and mix two different kind of shades of gold. The first one we use in a more deeper, richer one, and put just a little bit of it in the tear duct of my eye for a little extra pop. I do this all the time with most of my smoky kind of looks. It just adds a little extra, and it looks great in pictures and in person too. Now I'm going in with an angled brush and using my Too Faced Cocoa Contouring Palette to highlight my brow bone. You can use so many different things to highlight your brow bone. I've used concealer and other highlighting palettes and even eyeshadow. So it's kind of whatever you want to do. Lots of different things work for this. But I'm going to use the top left vanilla shade in this palette rather than the one on the bottom that is shimmery, because if you do already have shimmer in your eyeshadow, you don't really want to add shimmer to the brow bone as well. And keep in mind, this is a Valentine's Day look. It's not going to go wild and crazy, but if you're going to a concert or something really fun, yeah, definitely, you can use shimmer wherever you want. It really just depends on the situation. Here I'm just grabbing my Anastasia clear brow gel to kind of make my eyebrows set in place. It's really like super glue for your eyebrows, and they've just been kind of flying around through this look, so I wanted to make sure that they didn't move around and they stayed fierce throughout the rest of the video. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Black Master Precise Eyeliner to create that perfect wing. You can use translucent powder or even tape to create that lined look. I used translucent powder the other day and it worked really, really well. I liked it a lot, but I've just been kind of doing a cat eye, I swear, since I was probably a freshman in high school. So I feel like I've kind of perfected it over the years, and everything just takes practice and time to learn. And like I said earlier, just try to make sure that your eyeliner is matching up with the end of your eyeshadow. I love to make sure that they are kind of at the same exact point and they blend in together really well. If you guys mess up a little bit, don't freak out. You can use your fingers or Q-tips like I've done before and fix that little spot, no problem at all. And like I did, I just added a little tiny bit of powder or foundation to the spot. And guys, sorry if I show the product after I do it and you're a little bit confused. Sometimes I do forget to show you beforehand, but I'm going to write down all the products and put them under this video so you can see them all in case you do want to buy them or check them out, whatever you want to do with that. And as you can see, I do go over my top liner a lot just to make sure it's extremely black. So if you want yours to look like this, I suggest just going over it a few times or maybe going out and buying a better quality eyeliner. I know the Stila one is exactly shaped like this, but I think it is a better quality. And if you guys mess up a little, don't freak out. I do it all the time. You can use your fingers or Q-tips are better. But when you have a problem, just fix that little tiny spot, cover it up with a little foundation, whatever you need to do. But there's always going to be problems, even with experienced people and makeup artists and everybody. So just stay confident and keep practicing. Now I'm going to use a longer flat brush, or you could use an angled brush, and I'm going to mix that first taupey color that we started with the light gold that we used on our lids and run that under my eyes for a more fuller, smoky effect. It really just goes nicely with the rest of the look. This is a trick that I have just recently started doing, and I do love how it looks. And if you guys wanted to know, I do have a makeup brush set from Sephora. I'm not sure if it has a specific name, but they do have gold handles. It came in a shimmery gold case. I love them. I just think everybody should make sure that they do have a good set of brushes because the quality of the brushes definitely affects the way your makeup looks. Unfortunately, I can't use my Too Faced liner because I forgot my sharpener, but I'll be using my Maybelline Unstoppable Stick Liner to line my waterline. I still think this one works pretty well. I've been using it for like at least 5 years. And when I have more money, I want to go out and buy some more expensive products. But stuff like eyeliner, I try to just buy from Walgreens or Walmart. And this one's definitely worth the, I think, $7 and something that it cost. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Rocket Volume Express, another Maybelline product, and put this on the top and bottom of my lashes. This is a trick that works really well. It makes your eyelashes a lot fuller if you start out on top coating them than if you just do the bottom of your lashes. I definitely live by this mascara. It works so good. I have used this since I even started wearing makeup, and I've tried all the expensive brands out there, and this one honestly is better than most of the expensive brands. Sorry guys, I had to go charge the camera, but now I'm back. Since I forgot to buy eyelash glue, I'm going to give another coat to my lashes with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara just to create a fuller look. You definitely don't have to do this step. I like my mascara before, but I go a little crazy and want my eyelashes to be super dark. Don't you guys think that they should always include glue with the lashes? That annoys me so much. You can buy one lashes and it'll have glue. Then you go buy a different pair, it doesn't have glue. I just need to keep glue with me wherever I go. Now I still wanted to do a highlight in this video, so I'm going to grab my new Sephora Illuminate palette. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I definitely think I still like Anastasia palettes better. I've been waiting since before Christmas for her to restock her palettes because I got a broken one in the mail, and the only one she's restocking is Moonchild. And if you've seen that one, it's definitely not an everyday highlight. It's kind of wacky, going to a concert, going out, clubbing, something like that. So as you can see, I'm highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and I'm even going to throw a teensy bit on my forehead just to add an overall glow to my face. I really do like highlighter, especially if it's not too crazy. It just makes your face have this beautiful glow and kind of just soft look to it that you don't have if you don't use the highlighter. Now I'm going to take my huge fluffy brush that I love. It's almost as big as my head. And I'm just going to lightly run that on my face to make sure that I'm not too glowy, just get a little bit of the excess off. Last but not least, I'm going to grab my Laura Mercier lipstick in the shade Red Amour and line my lips. I usually use a lip liner, but this is kind of an orangey, bright red, and I don't have any liners to match up. So if you don't, just take that sharp tip of the lipstick and use that, and it really does still work okay. I usually go for mattes, that's my absolute favorite, but when I saw this shade, I knew that it was perfect. It matched my sweater perfectly. So sometimes I do like to change it up, but it's kind of whatever you're feeling. I don't really like these lipsticks usually because it comes off more than a matte, but it's still a gorgeous color for Valentine's Day or just an everyday bold smoky look. Now I'm going to take my eyes, lips, and face mist and setting spray to set this look so that it doesn't fade throughout the day and it just kind of stays put. I know that there's other brands out there that are better than E.L.F, like Urban Decay setting spray and many others, but this one does the trick if you are on a tight budget, and everybody knows I am right now. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I had so much fun making this and just doing what I love in front of you all. If you guys have any questions or comments at all, do not hesitate to post them below or ask me through my inbox. I hope you all have a great, happy Valentine's Day, and remember to just be yourself. Bye!